Hello, I am Dina from Casimir Limited, and I am here today to tell you how I soften feet. So I am the creator of Peppermint Foot Balm, and this is one of my major staples that I use when I soften feet. So step one, I make a foot soak. And the foot soak that I make is things that you can find in your kitchen. So it's salt and olive oil, baking soda, some shampoo. I use honey and lemon. And if you don't have all of them, I use whatever the pieces that I have. But if you have all of them, it is a really, really nice, it's a nice smell. The water feels really beautiful. I think just because of the oil and the salt and the baking soda and the shampoo and the honey and the lemon. So whatever it is, it just makes it feel super good. It smells good. So I put that in my foot bucket and put the warmest water that my feet can stand. And then I like to sit there for 15-20 minutes while it's doing its magic, and it gives you an opportunity to sit, whether it's closing your eyes, whether it's looking at something, whether it's listening to something, whether it's praying, whatever it is you want to do during that time. It's so important to take a couple minutes whenever that is, to be able to take them for yourself. So it's a really good excuse. And I know you're thinking, oh, foot soak, I gotta make this, do this. Trust me, even if you just try it once, just try it and see what you think. So then once you're sitting and you're committed to your feet softening, that's step one. So then step two is, just because they're nice and soft, I take a pumice, you can use the edge of your towel, whatever it is, scrub those feet, get those places off that don't belong. The callousy places, the dry places. Take a foot file. Remember, caution with your feet file, because you can just go too far. But if you don't, just do what you got to do, get that done. And then from that point, that's where the Peppermint Foot Balm comes in. So time for my soothing Peppermint Foot Balm. I must say, my feet feel outstanding, absolutely outstanding. So before I use this, I am going to pair this up with the patchouli and lavender cuticle balm. So this is another one, and it's just healing. It's so nice. It's just, I think it smells sensational. So I am going to load my toes and the tops of my toes. Sometimes I just get little calluses on top of my bends in my feet. So I'm going to get those all tended to, and then the star of the show. So I'm going to get in here and do this the nicest I can. So grab your balm that heals and work the heels, the soles, and the toes, the tops and the ankles. And again, short season, so I will make sure that my legs get a good rub down. Again, that the great ingredients, the peppermint and the lavender and the shea and the cocoa butter and the coconut oil and the beeswax, just makes your feet and legs feel outstanding. So enjoy softening your feet and how great they feel. onto my socks. No, not today. They're gonna live outside for a while. So this balm, after you've applied it all over your feet, legs, arms, elbows, and you just are feeling really good, relaxed, and peaceful and softened, put some socks on. If you worry about footprints or anything, you know, if you just think, oh my gosh, is this going to be slippery? Is this going to leave a foot mark on my beautiful floors? Put some socks on. And even putting socks on, just if you do choose to put socks on, it is just a moisture, you know, it just kind of seals in that moisture. So however you want to do it, do it. And I use cotton because they're breathable, but use whatever is your favorite, whether it's slippers or whether it's a pair of socks that you just love. Just do it. Put them on. And then once that's done, you've made it. You have made it to the goal of how to soften your feet. So consistency is another really good one. Do this as often as you possibly can. First of all, you'll like it. And second of all, your feet will say, what? I'll go run and get the mail. Oh, I'll go run and get that, because your feet are feeling fabulous. So that is my perfect way of softening my feet. And if you can't get to all those parts, this guy will be your best friend. So I thank you all for learning about how to soften feet. If you have any comments or anything that you would like to discuss, feel free, put them right down at the bottom, and I will love to hear what you have to say. And feel free to subscribe for more videos on helpful hints on the balm that heals, and some of the other ones. I'll tell you about them too. So I wish you a beautiful, wonderful, peaceful, fantastic day. Cheers.